I just saw simple on what I'm about to do. Boy, trying to get comfortable on the staying floor. I'm gonna try to sit on the bed, but I don't want to. 87 gear that he wore pretty much. He wore pretty much. This is one of them. Pretty much is really dope. I know the jacket he wore pretty much because I actually, but um, here's one of them, the all black, which I remember what he basically I think was wearing when he fought against was it when he fought against Stone Cold Steve Austin? I think this is the one where he fought against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Pretty much, he wore this to Stone Cold Steve Austin. So I could be wrong on that one. Many more outfits that he wore. Pretty much, he wore this one. Pretty much, he has like a whole arsenal of different color schemes. Well, the only color schemes that we basically mainly know is the color schemes that they did 2K always put in the goddamn game. And it usually be something like this. It used to be this, or it used to be this one. It never was this one. Like I never seen them put this in the game for real. So, and then they got this one. So they got all three of. They got one, like one, two, three, and four. Okay, so pretty dope to see his uh actual wrestling gear that he had back in the day for real. It's kind of dope to see that. Like I said, I was gonna make the 19. What's the name? Just trying to fix everything right, make sure it's good, make sure everything is spot on, pretty much because Bret Hart did wear this back in 1980. What's the name? Which is kind of dope. Like I said, Bret Hart is one of my favorite wrestlers. Um, I have a whole list of favorite wrestlers, so it's just not Bret Hart. It's more than Bret Hart. It's a couple other superstars that I actually come to actually love, pretty much, as I can say, pretty much, right? All I gotta do is basically fix the shades. Because little thing that I know, at one point, his shades were like pretty much like this. Shades was like that. He wore shades like that. That's what I remember Bret Hart wearing. Pretty much wearing the pink shades, man. Was he wearing the pink shades? Let's see if I'm right or wrong. Or is he wearing the pink shades when he came out? Let's see. Oh, that's hard. That's dope. Outfit that he never wore, pretty much it says Hitman on him. That's kind of cool. That's a cool concept of like an updated modern day mixture, like Shawn Michaels type of style. Like that's pretty dope. Pretty cool. Whoever made this actually is kind of that's kind of actually kind of dope. See that? And somebody made the updated version of Bret Hart's old fit mixed with I like that. I've the black, the black and white. That's clean, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's clean. Oh, so you actually did wear something like that. Oh, okay. See, didn't know. I learn stuff every day with this game, with this shit. Okay. This is whole, what's the name, Hitman fit that he wore very much. I set up, boom, for that. Um, so what would be his pose? What would be his pose? Pretty much. It'll be like something with his hands. You sucker. You devious person, you.
Brother, why did you wake me up?
Oh, you was sleepy. You was tired, man. I didn't want to bother you.
I was just.
What's the name? She came downstairs, asked for something, and went back upstairs and went to sleep.
Did she eat again?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Lord, she probably starving.
I don't think she's starving. I think she was fine.
She ain't asking for to eat or nothing.
No, she had for nothing to eat. She was good.
When you get a chance, go to the mailbox and get my package for me, please.
Yo, what?
My package is in the mailbox. Mom, this is skincare.
Oh, okay. I'll get it.
Okay. That's up about to tell you.
I don't know. I'll read mines right now.
Um, I was tired. My surgery went good.
Okay.
She's just a little anxious right now. Call her and try to calm her down because her blood sugar and her blood pressure is running high. So if it keeps running that way, they're going to try to keep her another day.
Okay, I'm going to call her right now.
All right.
All right. Hey, Grandma.
Hey, Ricky.
You okay?
Yeah, calm down.
Huh? You calm down? You sound like you calmed down. You sound like you calmed down, Grandma. Good. I'm glad you calmed down.
Well, I'm glad you called me, baby.
Yeah. Shally told me
I'm
everything.
feeling good.
You say you ain't feeling too good?
I'm feeling just fine.
Okay.
It's just that my pressure keep going. My pressure keep going up to 190, 80, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's taking a long time to go down. So I'm trying to find out what the problem is. Since I'm here, the Lord must want me to find out if I can get some answers.
Yep.
I just didn't want to stay here more than one night.
That's what Shelly said. If you basically keep on, if your blood pressure was thing, they probably try to keep you another night.
They're gonna keep me another night until they come up with some kind of answer to help me out. But I'm hoping, Jesus, I'm praying that the Lord will have the doctor bring something up here to help me with this.
Can you eat anything?
I ate I ate some kind of goulash they had fixed, and I did add a little bit of salt to it, but it was only one of those little teeny packets,
Mm-hmm.
and I could have spiked it up too, but not. It should have spiked it up to 197.
No, it shouldn't do all that.
That's high.
That
And
is high.
dangerous is over 220, I think. But I just want to make sure I get a handle on this, because if I go home and it raises again, and then what I do don't work, then I got a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure that they take care of the problem here.
Right.
So I probably will be here for another day. Like I said, I'm praying to go home, but the Lord got me here, had to find that out for a reason. So
Mm-hmm.
we're just waiting to see what happens, you know.
Right. As long as you're okay.
Yeah, everything else went fine. The operation went fine.
Ooh.
The pain in my leg where they did the surgery, that doesn't even hurt that bad. What is giving me problem is the gas that's in my leg,
Oh.
which they never heard of before. But I told them, I said, my body's unusual. That's why I handle it myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
But this blood pressure thing, I can't seem to get a handle on it. You know, so I'm just praying that the Lord will do that for me. Because
Right.
normally, if I'm home, I just take me some. If my pressure's high, I take me some apple cider vinegar to help bring it down. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and it usually works. You know, but I don't know what they're gonna do, because I have never known it to be this high, that high that long.
Mm.
You know, and it was over like a half hour, and she came back, and it was still, it only had dropped 10 points to 180.
Mm.
880, no, dropped 17 points to 180. Then it went back. When she did it again, it went up to 181.
Wow.
And it's like, come on now, what's going on with this? So she called the doctor, of course, because the doctor, you know, he's on night shift. He's pretty much working solo. And I knew it would take him a while to get up here. But once he get up here, I'll talk to him and see.
Here comes the hitman.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the excellence
he had
of
that kind of
execution.
solution, whatever he wants to try to do it.
The following contest is a submission
Yeah,
match. Making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
I know.
Weighing in at 235 pounds.
Well, I was just calling check on you, Grandma.
Thank you so much for checking on me.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
I'll call you
Arguably
and
the
let you
greatest
know.
technical
Yeah, let me
wrestler
know.
in WWE history.
Did you have plans for this weekend?
I ain't got no plans, Grandma.
Okay, well, I'm sure you appreciate it.
No problem.
Come back.
Yeah, no problem. I got you.
All right, baby. Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
You too.
I am down about a cold day.
The Texas
That's see. Just all you need was me.
Yeah.
There you go.
All I needed was real. That's right.
All right, Grandma.
All right, baby. Love you.
And
Yeah, you
his
too.
opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the antithesis of everything Bret the Hitman Hart stands for.
Boy, I tell you. The propane settlers. I wish they actually did. Like, that's another thing, god damn it, that I wish they get right when it comes to like these what's name when they come out. It's the one thing I wish this game does so well that I wish they get right pretty much is have them turn around and start at their opponent. That's all I want pretty much. Instead of have them they back turn when the opponent's right behind them. They're like, yo, the opponent can basically he can attack them and he can beat the brakes off them. He can like then your opponent pretty much you got your back turned. That's the first time to attack the person that's in the ring. I don't understand that, but they act like what's their name? I guess they basically are facing one way, but at the same time, have them turn the fuck around. Have them watching the what's the name and go to the corner and basically wait for them to get back and run for, or have the animation where it gets to like a cut scene if you're doing the entrance right, this is the one thing I just basically despise about WWE entrance is when they come out, simple as that. When they come out, they are basically looking at their opponent the whole time they come out. They get in the ring and they basically getting ready. They wipe, they're doing this and they're getting ready and they whistling. They standing in a corner. Have them stand in a corner instead of having a back turn and when the opponent's right behind them. That's kind of like, what? Are they waiting for somebody else to come out? Or if you're doing a handicap match, what makes sense to me, and entrance wise, that basically makes sense is when you got two opponents already came out. The one opponent's in the ring looking at that opponent that's out the ring, and the opponent that's ready to come out. But when the opponent gets close to the ring, the opponent is in the ring, he gets out the ring, still looking like this, trying to look paranoid, like he don't know what's gonna, like he's paying attention to both opponents. But when it gets like the ring's ready to get started, like the match is ready to get started, that's when I feel like it should be that same intent. It should be that same anticipation where that wrestler is looking at both opponents trying to figure out who's gonna attack who, or if he's gonna get attacked, or whatever's gonna happen, pretty much. It should be that what's name. This like, the same thing goes with a one if it's the one-on-one thing, pretty much. That person's paying attention to that opponent. That's what happens in the wrestling, pretty much. Why is it not in basically included in the video games? It's like y'all basically mocapped them, but y'all mocapped them with the back turn, which is kind of weird. Like I can have enough time to attack the man while he got his back turned. Just like Triple H doing the little spitting or little what's name what he used to do back in the day, pretty much. If his back turn, I got enough time to hit him hit him in the back of the head or something, pretty much. Get the match started, and then the bell started ringing, or whatever the case may be. There's certain things that I think about like that all day when it comes to wrestling, and it's like little stuff, little tiny stuff that basically will make wrestling a little bit better for me. Yes, that's all. I'll be right back before I get the smash. I'll get the stand package. I'll be right back, people. Be right back. I mean, what about a chair? A chair. That's what it. Sit there. A little patient. Sit on the floor. All right.
bell, and we've got a submission match in front of us, guys.
This is a match type all about having a depth of holds in your arsenal. Locks, holds, stretches. Those are what's needed to succeed here.
That's because there are only two ways this kind of match ends, gentlemen. Either nap or attack. Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock.
Turn to the tables, chin lock applied. Got out and has that cinched in the hammerlock. Lands the elbow.
Locks up.
Driving their legs, putting their opponent into a tight corner.
All tied up now. Moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a headlock.
Quick transition here.
That worked.
With authority.
As the arm bars stretch in.
Just stretching out the arm.
That was not just painful on the shoulder. That pain can shoot all the way up to the neck and all the way down the arm. This is a smart strategy. Targets the gut to end the offense.
A little rope assistance. Punishing their opponent. That kind of force of the arm can have lingering effects. Wow, what impact. Excellent execution from Hitman.
Yeah, the Hitman's getting the best of Austin here.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee. Oh, nice bulldog. Gift reversal. What a counter. Bam! Down he goes. Submission matches are really sort of a battle of wills. There's often a brutal back and forth as superstars grapple for position.
Yeah, Cole, it's all about getting that clear advantage as early as possible. The earlier you exploit a limb, the earlier it will affect their ability to target you.
Stone Cold too slow there.
Uh-oh.
Indy counters. Oh, what a knee lift. Somebody better check his nose. Bret was waiting for it. Caught with a lariat.
Got him up.
Massive atomic drop. And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Yeah, as Bret's in-ring IQ proves once again to be on a whole other level. He's heading back to the ring.
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Oh, there it is. Sharp elbows. And a hip toss to the stick. Boom.
Devastating knee to the neck. He's able to slip away from that. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Wow. Kick to the gut creates separation.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
The Hitman looking to really get this one going now. And he comes in under the ropes down.
His adrenaline is pumping right now. Oh, what a right! And that's some attitude behind it. Not a good spot to be in. Slides down the backside. Boom! Attacking the knee. Attacking the knee. Looking to crush the hamstring. Another one. Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Oh. Did you hear the sound that made? Oh. Stone Cold Steve Austin. What's coming here? Submission move made alive. Expertly applied triangle. This might just do it. This might just end it all. There is no... Able to free himself from the triangle. Got the leg. So focused on just pummeling the leg there. Punishing stretch. Escapes that now. Big clothesline. Austin with a reversal. Stops the kick. Dragon screw. Boom. Read that one. It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind. Catches the kick. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here. Off the rope he goes. Perched up top. Knee drop. And one punch connects after another. Taking things to the outside, but gotta make sure to heed the officials' count. Look at him go. Getting to his feet, but he doesn't know what's waiting. And Austin, Luther's press. Luther's press. Look at him go. There's press. Hammering away. Tremendous punishment from Austin, raining down on Bret. Hart just can't stop this attack. Austin's got the pedal to the metal. What a punch. And Austin's plans fail there. Getting back into the ring now. Hart letting his opponent know who's in charge. Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact! Measured knee drop. Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch. Oh. Great awareness from Austin. Just tearing away on the shoulder here. Drops the leg. And now the hitman is dissecting the opposition. But Austin is just one move from turning this around. Carefully measured knee drop. Elbow drop. He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. He might get caught. Still fighting back. Look at him go. Reverses the move into a DDT. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. Can Austin weather this storm, guys? Piece by piece, Hitman's chipping away. Ooh, he fades that off. Catches the kick. Dragon screw. Oh, for the arm bar and a punishing stretch. Double axe handle right on target.
Launched right out of the ring. Heading to the outside now. Hey, you gotta be careful. So many things. Incoming.
Man, what a splash. Where in the world do you get such reckless abandon?
Oh, my goodness. Hitman staying on the attack. Not a familiar situation for Austin. Oof, did you hear the thud on that impact? And he re-enters into the ring.
Stone Cold.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all the comers right now. Nice job dodging contact there.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin. Bret came with a game plan, and he's executing it. Stone Cold reverses.
Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
The Rattlesnake got played around with for too long. Now he wants to open a can. Sweet. Nicely done.
Getting him right into the corner.
The Hitman looking to inflict even more punishment in unique fashion, like only the excellence of execution can.
Applying the figure four.
You don't hit a move like that without the in-ring IQ of someone like Hart.
That was as effective and crisp as they come. Oh, man.
Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
Austin needs to mount some offense.
This is unreal, Byron. I can't believe this match is still going on.
Stone Cold and the Hitman must be beside themselves. What will it take to keep the other man down?
Pinpoint aim right to the arm. Austin with crosshairs on the Hitman.
Has to mind the referee here. Has to avoid the count out.
Kick gets caught. Got him caught. Dragon screw. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Into the barricade. And saw what was coming there.
Oh, get ready. He's waiting for the perfect time.
Press and the piston-like right hands. Austin with a Fez press. Now rapid fire rights from the Rattlesnake. He's got to make some moves here and suffer the countout. And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one. Dragon scream changer. The WWE Universe has come alive in this one.
They are up and they are full. A lot of energy in the room.
Man, one forearm on point. Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Pulling it in for the backbreaker. Ouch. That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him. And Bret gets countered. The Texas Rattlesnake rallying the people to his side. Wicked clothesline. I think we all know what's coming from Austin. Caught the leg. Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. He could be looking submission here. Oh, the $1,000,000 dream.
Time to start dreaming. No.
And the clothesline. What an interception. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. A narrow escape.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Guys, look at the eyes.
This could be a precursor to an end.
Step ahead there. Powerbomb position. But right hands create separate.
Bret Hart stepping through.
The Hitman has the sharpshooter cinched in. Is Hart going to tap him with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute! What a counter! I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. Oh, you saw it coming. He's got an elbow for their trouble. Oh, fast press and then
Ruthless press by Austin. And now we're just dropping bombs.
uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Oh, is this one over? Is a tap out come?
Tapping out.
Woo! That was a good match. That was a good match. That was a good match. That's tough. That's a fucking tough ass match to do. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
The skill of Bret Hart, but a brawler like Austin overpowered Bret's technical prowess in this match.
That's the most toughest match I ever did. I put him in a sharpshooter. It's on Legend. It's on Legend, so the match is this thing. Pretty much. I want to fix something with the move selection with Shawn Michaels for real. I just want to fix something. It's pretty much. Like, the one thing that bothers me, the one thing that kind of bothers me with Shawn Michaels is pretty much this version of Shawn Michaels. And it always was the one thing that kind of really like super bothers me the most. And where's that? It's like the running animation or homes, whatever, right? Wait a minute, nope, that's not it. Signature don't bother me. The signature, what's that? There's always the one main thing that bothers me most. Not that. Standing up. Standing up, running attacks. Frontwards, not front. Okay. I go back and look at Shawn Michaels doing crossbody, which I'm not going to change because I simply remember him doing that shit, which is kind of crazy, but it bothers me for some reason. I'm used to him doing a flying forearm where he basically flies, catch him, and then do this little pop up. But I think that's more towards his signature than anything, pretty much. I don't know if they said it as a signature. But I'm gonna do another tough match, pretty much, for a singles match. Starting what's the name? It's gonna be at this arena again, and it's gonna be a good little match, pretty much an old school match. something that basically caught my eye. Um, see who I want to play. Who do I want to base in this name? Should I do the Rick Rude and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat rivalry? Which I heard about that. That what's the name? I heard about Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And that rivalry was crazy. Or should I do what is it? Rob Van Dam versus John Cena, when John Cena basically um John Cena versus John Cena, which again is all any creation that I want to, very much. The John Cena that I remember from ECW. That's Jay. Okay, Jay. And it turns out, for people who basically did not know this, the the JBL, well, the Bradshaw character, pretty much had blonde hair at one point. I broke the bank, pretty much. And he was still acting the same, pretty much. He still had bail. He was basically whipped for root and everything like that. So, I'll do this one time. Show y'all, yeah, I actually can do this. The root, make it look like the Bradshaw from back in the day. Pretty much the one that basically used to take people's heads off. Pretty much, he even fix his Tigertron and make his Tigertron the way it was back in the day. Pretty much, you don't have to dye his hair or nothing like that. This is pretty much the last of the what's her name? So, man, what me with this? Pretty much, you don't have to put them on the knee pads. You can take the knee pads off. He wore like APA wore black, like they wore like black jeans. It wasn't cut. Was no cut, no nothing like that. Pretty much black or freaking the normal color jeans like this color, but that belt, pretty much. Hopefully we can find his actual jeans, actually do this old look, the APA look. See if we can do it. I know I can basically do it with the shirt. But yeah, something like this, pretty much. Alright. And get rid of knee pads. The shoes, I just put regular shoes on them because I want them to be covered up. It's not the right jeans. So, the jeans you want is the jeans that basically cover like that, very much. That's right. Right. Let's be my first time ever trying to do something like this. You basically have the jeans looking like it's close. Something like this. Okay. What's the shirts? See if they got a shirt. Put me in mind. They got the NWO shirts, but they have. And you got the damn jersey that he wore when he fought against Eddie Guerrero in. Like, missed opportunity on that one. Missed opportunity on that one, my guy. So we'll see Boston. I don't remember. Another Stone shirt. Oh, so you got. Damn, they got. One, two. I remember him wearing this shirt for real. With the blue jeans. I remember him wearing this shirt for real. Was it this? Was it the one? Was it the? He wore a lot of fucking shirts back in the day. For a lot of shirts with his logo on it for real, on the back or the front, pretty much. But I simply remember him wearing this shit, not Bradshaw. But I remember him. I remember Stone Cold Steve Austin wearing a shirt like this, and he was wearing like that little army fatigue cap they always wear, pretty much with the black with the jeans or something like that. He had like shorts or something like that. Sometimes he wear jeans and something like that. Sometimes he wear like long jeans like this, pretty much. I simply remember him wearing some shit like that. I definitely remember him wearing some shit like that. You know, Seth Rollins. I can basically do any version of Seth Rollins. I can do any version of John Cena with the jersey. Also have the WrestleMania logo or something on it, which is his name. They only got this shirt, which they should have for Eddie Guerrero. They should have another shirt that he wore. Was the cheat to cheat to something or something that he wore against Eddie Guerrero. That he wore against not say Eddie Guerrero. He wore against John Cena in the parking lot fight, pretty much. Like right, like Eddie Guerrero had a lot of awesome like little things, pretty much that made him awesome. Little Jimmy. That was funny. Also, I do not remember John Cena wearing this because I'm not a big John Cena fan. If y'all basically know, if y'all ever seen John Cena wear that, let me know. Because for myself, am not a John Cena fan. I'm sorry. I deeply apologize if y'all are John Cena fans, whatever case may be. Another shirt that I seen Stone Cold wear pretty much. Um, and then Shane McMahon wore a shirt that basically had the Stone Cold that had something in Stone Cold 316's like scratched out or slashed off or something like that. I simply remember John Cena. I mean, I remember what's his name wearing some shit like that. Look at Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy shit. Pretty much. John Cena. Another Jeff Hardy little wardrobe. I don't remember seeing him wearing that shit because I'm not a. And that's all we got. Okay. Okay. Check. The crazy thing I basically remember them, they always had freaking freaking Mick Foley's old wardrobe in old games, but then when it comes to these new games, they just decide to scrap the whole idea. Which I think this, if you change it brown, if you make it look brown, see, if you make this joint look brown, it actually will look like Mick Foley's old outfit back in the day. The only thing they basically is just messed up on is the damn. Let's see if I can change that brown. Yeah, it definitely that kind of look like Mick Foley's old outfit back in the day. Pretty much. Mankind that I remember, pretty much it was always in the damn basically the bullet room or something like that. Backstage in the bullet room. What is Mankind doing? Have a nice day. I remember that Mankind. That's the Mankind I remember, pretty much. The insane the insane version of Mankind. The one that basically was attacking Shawn Michaels so many damn times. I got another Stone Cold shirt, so they've got Stone Cold shirts all over the place. Pretty much. Oh, another team up that I remember from back in the day would be Stone Cold and Triple H, the Power Trip. Me and my cousin, basically, that was like our favorite team up because he had something like his wrestler was Stone Cold Steve Austin, my wrestler was his name. So it was pretty cool to see Stone Cold and Triple H team up and call the Power Trip. Pretty much. That was one of the gimmicks I actually like. Like more likely the jeans with this top. Like somebody got it. Somebody got the blonde version of the Brashoff when he had blonde hair for real. Like somebody got that. I can't do it. I know they have another chunks of JBL. They should have his whole archive in his damn game. Pretty much of every trunk that he wore. Even the USA ones, pretty much, or the ones he wore facing against Eddie Guerrero, which I'm putting them on him right now. The JBL trunks that he wore, pretty much the USA ones. Yeah, you can do your own version of JBL if you want to. Pretty cool. All right. Superstar I want to basically do to basically just test out. Let's try Seth Rollins. Let's go to Seth Rollins. The one Seth Rollins that I remember, it will be this one. This is Seth Rollins I remember. With the beard, outfit, pretty much. Seth Rollins I remember, pretty much, is the one where he wore It's going back to memory lane. Come on, shirt. Yeah, KO shirt. Okay. You're giving me ideas. Okay. Seth Rollins had something like this on, and they take these off, and you basically put on like the. I think it was like they was tights. They wasn't trunks. They was tights. No, it wasn't these. There's Hulk Hogan. Seth Rollins. That is Seth Rollins. That is Seth Rollins. No, no, that for sure. That's Seth Rollins. There you go. Boom. See if I get the fit right. See if I got the fit right. And this. See if I got the fit right. Let's see. Shit. See, I did right. All right. The only thing I'm basically missing the gloves. They're wool gloves. Very much. And that. I'm sorry about that, folks. So what's actually missing is actually the knee pads. Pretty much, right? But I just don't know which one is what he was rocking at that time. Pretty much that actually fully giving up a full wardrobe fit for something like this, I think. Something like that. Wrong about right, I'm right. I'm talking here right now. Just trying to.
You trying to make Seth 15? His pants are still in the game. I can't hear you, brah. Damn, you haven't unlocked Big Papa Pump yet. How many personas you got? Still can't hear you. Sorry, technical difficulties. It's cool, brah. Bret2K got his 15 persona locked behind a paywall in my faction, along with his music and everything. You have to open packs to get him. I know I do not feel like doing all that. Found the Deadpool one. Cool. Who do you think is the masked man that curb stomped CM Punk at Survivor Series? I gotta look at his build. Okay. It's between. People are saying it's Austin Theory, but why would Theory interfere? They try to give him a good push. What if it's Dean Ambrose though? That would be kinda crazy. Yeah. He was kind of bigger than Dean Ambrose, though. It could be Drew, man. This is a tough one. WWE is taking too long to push Braun as a world champion. He definitely got what it takes.
What is going on with my camera right now? Let's see if I can find a way to fix my camera so I can basically talk to y'all peoples. Alright. Thanks for likes. Thanks for likes. Let's go back to the videos. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Now the last message you hit me with. Let me see what you said. WWE is taking too long to push.
Look what I did
There we go.
with that
What you do?
with that
Did you hurt yourself?
look,
Real.
that tiger balm.
Yeah.
I burnt my skin.
How did you burn your skin with Tiger Balm?
That stuff that Shelly gave me is extra strong, and I had a rash right here.
And you didn't know you had rash there?
I know the rash
It's
was
gonna get worse.
no, and what the tiger balm was,
It opened it up.
opened it up.
Oh.
It looked crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much just look like it's like a scar. Like a scar.
Mm.
How you do that?
It was, and the funny thing about it, my back was hurting me so bad that when I put it on there, I felt it burning, but I didn't know it was
You thought it was
burning me
actually
like
just
that.
doing that,
I thought it was just
doing his job.
penetrating. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it opened it. It opened it.
What you gonna do? How you? What you?
I'm gonna take a shower and I'm gonna put some of that Bassitration. That
Think that's gonna basically like don't open it up even worse? Like,
no, that's not, cause that's for like sores and stuff.
oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry. Let's see what she was talking about. Sorry, my mom's came in the room and we was talking about some things. Said there. There we go. The let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, man.
I hate this damn thing. I hate this damn thing. So y'all can hear me now. This is a trip, man. PlayStation something, bro. PlayStation something. All right, so y'all probably heard the whole conversation I was talking to my mom about something, pretty much a Tiger Bomb thing. I just hope she do something to basically help that whatever that happened, pretty much. So, all right, but I believe yes, they are basically. I definitely believe that, man. The Bronson Reed thing. I mean, Bronson and Braun Breaker are slowly getting pushed, and I feel like they should be already up to the top of the league, up the top of the top, pretty much. And I feel like when it comes down to like sitting watching those guys do their thing, very much like watching those two wrestlers, Bronson Reed, even with the same thing what he did with Seth Rollins, where he basically like did his little tsunami thing and basically splashed him on that car, pretty much. That should have gave him a big old push to push him up to the very top. To even have Brock Lesnar, I mean, you have, I wouldn't say Brock Lesnar, but have like Paul Heyman as his manager, which he is now, he's definitely his manager. I really think when it comes down to it, Jake Paul just looked like a miss. The puzzle looked broken to me when they add Jake Paul into it. Even though Jake Paul is getting a push, they pushing Jake Paul more than he pushing other superstars because he's a YouTuber and they know everybody don't really rock with him or his brother. So I think that's what the main thing pretty much. And I feel like when they find like the ultimate bad guy or whatever the case may be, they try to give him a big push pretty much. I see the potential in Jake. I see the potential in Logan Paul, but the stuff that he be doing in his matches and how he be screwing up sometimes is just what's name. I don't like him either, but he's in WWE. We stuck with him, man. We can't do nothing about it, and it sucks. It sucks for me to say that. I don't want to say that, man. We stuck with Logan Paul. It actually do suck. It's like, damn, we got Logan Paul, and we didn't ask for him. We really didn't, very much. And then we got I Show Speed basically showing his appearance in the goddamn Wrestling Federation doing what's name, which he looked good. I ain't gonna lie. I Show Speed actually looked good in the ring for real for some reason. That was kind of weird to see, like him in the ring with Randy Orton, even though him and Randy Orton got pretty much a cool relationship, and they actually you actually see that man helping him out with the moves and all that stuff. It's kind of cool to see that. But y'all want to see him in the future? No, not really. I don't want to see no more YouTubers in no damn ring, pretty much. Except the actual YouTubers like Christopher what's his name? What's the YouTuber that basically turned a wrestler to actually taking it serious? Chris Danger and the other dude, the black dude, which they actually did an awesome match. I actually sat and watched that match. That was pretty cool. So I like seeing stuff like that. Like YouTubers actually putting a full uh mindset into wrestling pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see, hold up. But yeah, that's pretty much I like that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to see. I watched New Japan Wrestling too, and they pretty cool. I watch a lot of stuff. I might decide to work now after all this time. Pretty much, man. This is a trip. Pretty much. One thing I wish so bad. Keep on saying the one thing every time I basically do a video like this. But it's like a thing that I wish so bad, pretty much. It's not even one thing, it's multiple things. But the specific thing that I'm looking for.
BDE doing his thing FR.
Yeah. They definitely do it. They definitely do anything. Pretty much a career mode back in the day was basically you start a career mode, you basically enjoy the career mode to what it is, and it makes you feel like you're your own person. These career modes now make you feel like you're actually like another pretty much a superstar that already did the same exact thing or trying to copy something that happened in the past, which these games rely on the past pretty much, which is cool to rely on the basically the do a challenge and basically like from the past or something like that. But when it comes down to actually like putting your own stamp in the wrestling ring, pretty much, it feels like it's like not there yet. It's like that's where I feel like the My Rise is missing to put your own stamp of approval into what your matches are and how you wrestle and the style that you're doing pretty much for the announcers to basically announce to which like if you pretty much are a hardcore type of dude, like every match you do, you always smack with a chair. I want the announcer to say like, "Oh, man, watch out! He might hit you with a chair or something like that." Like, just little things will basically make that mode kind of interesting. The way you can curve your own type of style of wrestling, pretty much. If you're a grappler, oh, he's a really good grappler, and he's done this pretty much. Like, stuff that you pretty much watching on TV. They'll pretty much make the game kind of interesting if they do something like that. But I feel like that's going to be probably tough for them to do. But if they can do something like that, they can basically like do something like that that basically make it seem interesting. Pretty much, I think that'd be cool as hell for them to do. Let's see. Check my faction. Check out my faction today. What time is it? It's 12 something, right? I think I don't get something to like 1 something or something like that. I'm not too sure. Not too wrong. Yep, I don't get down to what's name. And this is how much. Very much. I do not feel like doing none of this stuff to basically unlock anything right now. And usually I feel like doing stuff like this. I just don't feel like doing this shit right now. I just basically played through 2 matches they let me do, which is the Cody Rhodes, which I finally got the Cody Rhodes pretty much.
So you like Jesse from the Pro Wrestling Shoot or JCSJ, you more of a gameplay guy?
That's a good one. That's a good question. I'm more of the art of it, pretty much. I'm more of, if you can understand that, I'm more of the art. If I'm watching something and it catches my eye, I will sit there and watch it. Now, I do not know the superstars that I'm watching, but if I'm really in tune in the wrestling pretty much sometimes, I will look up the superstar name and everything like that. Like superstar you just said. I don't know that guy for real. I didn't know his name. If I watch this match, if I know what he looked like pretty much like that, yeah, I will say, yeah, I probably am. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you because I don't know half of the superstars that basically pop on the screen. I just don't. I'm sorry. Pretty much every superstar that basically what's his name. I watch everything. Let me say it like this. I watch everything. When it comes to wrestling, I watch everything. To AEW, to WWE, to New Japan, to wrestling that I used to do, which is pretty much Maryland Championship Wrestling, which I watched that. Oh, I watched that a lot, pretty much. I used to do that shit because I used to basically clean up the rings and stuff like that. They used to, what they call it, in the wrestling world, they call it paying your dues, pretty much. You clean the ring and you basically, what's the thing, you're paying your dues by cleaning the ring for real. So you're pretty much one of the cleaners. Um, you clean the ropes, the corners, anything that you pretty much fall on, pretty much you're cleaning it. Like anything that you pretty much like you're wiping the ring down. Like you're actually cleaning the ring. I actually used to do that shit. Pretty much. But yeah, I watch it. I just don't know the superstars. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, I know that superstar. I just know Chris Danger because I used to watch his videos
No, these guys are YouTubers that enjoy the gameplay aspect and presentation.
Yes. Yeah, I watched though. I watched the only person I do watch, and I'm basically gonna say this from for me, is the likes of Chris Danger. Because he basically makes awesome content. If you got any other content creator that basically do the similar style of content like that, pretty much, and you can put me on, I'll definitely watch it and see if I actually like it, pretty much. But yeah, I basically watched Chris Danger when he basically did like one when he's playing like I think I started watching him like last year sometime. Yeah, I started watching Chris Danger like last year sometime, and he was doing like a video of him playing like every WWE game, and he's like playing every game from the past to all way to present, which was kind of dope as hell. I was like, damn, that's something I actually want to try out pretty much. Play one of the games, even though I hate some of the dumb WWE games. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I hate most of. I hate what was it? Which one I hate the most? SmackDown versus Raw. The I think it was the one with Batista and I think Batista and John Cena on the cover, and I think it was Triple H in the. Oh, I'm trying to remember that cover though. I hated that one. I think it probably was '06. I didn't like that much because the movement was trying to be. It was like if they try and do some realistic stuff, then they move all robotic and shit. I was not a big fan of that. Now we got this movement. I kind of like this movement. I wish that type of style that they had in that game kind of was brought back a little bit, but basically like tweaked to basically look realistic. The way how it looks right now. So the damage system was actually like if you pretty much was hurt.
Definitely 06.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you. It was '06. I did not like '06 at all. Because I feel like nowadays they can do something like that and improve the movement and make it look realistic than the way it was looking back in the day. Pretty much. Like, I actually want that system to come back. Like, the damage system they had in that game. That's the only thing I liked about it. But the movement looked robotic. Like, they was looking all stiff and shit. Like, that was the one game that I just despised pretty much. That I did not want to play at all. And my cousin was a diehard wrestling fan. He wanted to play that game to end, like, to the fullest. Like, yo, let's play WWE. Let's play this game. And it was like the only game that was out at the time. I was like, I don't want to play this game. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. So I didn't really stay up on it like that. Pretty much my cousin was a diehard wrestling fan. No matter whatever wrestling game come out, he was hooked on it pretty much. I really was like the opposite where at times I think at the time, I'm trying to remember, like '07 came out and me and him was playing it. Like I was working at Burger King at the time, flipping burgers. Hated that damn job. That job was fucking annoying. Flipping burgers, and I came home, and I think I did stop. Yeah, I stopped at GameStop, and I picked up WWE '07 because when it came out, pretty much the graphics looked too like beyond the graphics from '06 looked better than '06, pretty much. And it had the trailer I remember clear as day. It had John Cena and Kurt Angle wrestling like on the side or something, like in the arena.
Don't remind me, I'm working there now.
You breaking that down? I'm sorry, bro. Oh man. But yeah, I simply remember that day pretty much because when I got off of work, I went to go pick up I got WWE from the GameStop that I used to basically like right across the street from me. Went to go get it, and I simply remember because they kept on playing the trailer of the WWE game, pretty much with Kurt Angle and John Cena wrestling. Pretty much, Kurt Angle looked badass. John Cena looked badass. Pretty much, they was going back and forth. They was fighting, and then Kurt Angle jumped off or something, did a backflip or something like that. It's like it's been a long time ago. That trailer was the hardest trailer I ever seen in my life, pretty much from the graphics point of view, and everything that you basically seen in that trailer, you kind of could do, except the whole thing where you throw somebody into electric and all that stuff. Like everything was not interactive in that game at the time, pretty much. But it was kind of dope. Like,
That's 07.
yep. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you. I appreciate it. That one was my game, pretty much, because it was like a lot of stuff that you could do in that game. It was a lot of match types that you can do in that game. That was my favorite. '06 was the worst one out of the bunch for me. Pretty much, I would say I would basically make my list will basically be the worst games that I played in the WWE franchise. Pretty much, I would say WWF Warzone. I couldn't stand that fucking game. Hate that game with a fucking passion. I hate stiff movement. I was like, everything that I watch on TV, pretty much, we got it now to the point that people don't want to see the animations or something like that. They was talking stuff about they don't want to see certain animations, but I feel like they're not fans of the art of wrestling for some reason. That's how I feel about it. Warzone was the worst for me, and then the ECW game that basically copied off the same playstyle of Warzone. Legends of Wrestling, which I fucking hate that game with a passion. The sequels of that game, I hate those with a passion. And '06, I hate SmackDown vs. Raw '06. I hated that one. Um, the game I loved the most, and I still carry to my, I'll basically like say that was my favorite all time favorite game would be WWE SmackDown versus Raw. I think 11 with John Cena, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio. Was Big Show on the cover? I think Big Show. Let me look at that cover. It said John Cena, Randy Orton. Who was on the cover of? Let me see, 11. Let me see. SmackDown versus Raw. Because nowadays you look up a cover and then you basically remember the cover, but it's not the same. I feel like you're in a different world for real. So I'm basically gonna look it up myself. WWE. It wasn't made by 2K. It was SmackDown. SmackDown. I think SmackDown. Yep, SmackDown versus Raw. 11. Let me see the cover. Let's see the cover. They had a full. They had a decent roster on that game too. A decent roster. So I was wrong. Okay, I'm getting the other colors. I'm getting other covers of SmackDown versus Raw. 11. 2011, pretty much like mixed up with the other games, pretty much. I think I'm getting '07 mixed up with 11, which is crazy, pretty much. So the cover had Big Show, John Cena, and The Miz. That was
Man, people gone always had their opinions on wrestling. You got your hardcore wrestling fans tuning into AEW every week, and you got your.
that's true. That's definitely true though. That's definitely true. What was 12? I don't remember 12. Why don't remember 12? I think Randy Orton was on 12. I knew it. Randy Orton was on 12, and CM Punk was on 13, and then The Rock was on 14, and then John Cena was on 15, and Stone Cold Steve Austin was on 16, and then Brock Lesnar was on 17, and then you had uh, Seth Rollins on 18, and then AJ Styles was on 19. 20, it was pretty much Becky Lynch and Roman Reigns, which that was the weirdest game I ever played. And then 20, it had Rey Mysterio on the cover, which I actually like 20 in some type of way. I like it for some reason. I'll say that. SmackDown versus Raw versus ECW. I forget. That was SmackDown versus Raw '08. It was pretty much, I say this. Now I actually can go back and think about it for real. So, my three favorite SmackDown versus Raw games. My three favorite out of the SmackDown versus Raw games. '09, 2010, and 2011 was my favorite ones out of the bunch. That was my favorite out of the bunch. That was my favorite when it comes to like playing the road to WrestleMania or showcase mode. I don't know when he's actually did start showcase mode. I can be like I'm not gonna even be the judge. I basically tell you when they started showcase mode.
09.
'09? Was Shawn Michaels and Triple H on the cover? I think that was the one. If I'm not wrong, that was the one when they basically introduced hot tag, and you basically like, yeah, that's what I remember. I remember that game for basically just introducing hot tag, which something that we actually was doing in all of the wrestling games. Like for myself, I was actually like always been the person that actually know how to do the double team tag team moves, and then they kept on changing it for some reason, and then they basically brought it back to what it was back in the day, pretty much where you can basically sling your opponent into the corner, and you can do a tag team move for it, or you can do a tag team special if you have your special or something like that. Pretty much, you just gotta pick tag team partners. I definitely remember that pretty much, and that was the game. That was the main game that I remember that basically introduced that, like brought it back and forward pretty much. But over time, you could do like matches, and you had like this hype meter, and you basically get the wrestler hyped, which I'm really trying to remember the whole thing. You get the wrestler hyped or something like that. You get him like stunned, like he basically like his special, and get hyped, and you can use hot tag and basically do all this damn thing. You got like a little cutscene, and the person will basically either do some crazy stuff where your opponent that basically did the hot tag is already like super exhausted and all that stuff. What they could do, they could bring it back. The way they could bring it back is they could have basically like improved it by basically making it seem like how it is in real life when you basically get a hot tag and the person your opponent is super tired or something like that. But I feel like if they bring something back, they probably will bring that back in the nearby future, which they have it in the game, but it can be done in a better way for real. Because you can do hot tag on this game too, but they was the main game that kind of started that pretty much. Let's see. Let me find a tag team. Let me do the Dudley Boys. Let's do the Dudley Boys. Boys. Jay, right? So I knew how to do this because I played all the wrestling games, pretty much the past wrestling games and all that stuff. That was like the main thing that I learned how to do.
The damn Dudleys at it again. Oh, baby, we are about to get extreme.
The most craziest thing I remember with the Dudley Boys is I had Bubba Ray and Devon action figures. And the ones that I had were them with the blue camouflage on. That's the one I remember. And that's the one that reason why I remember that camouflage is because that's the one that basically they threw an old lady through the table. It's a heels, it's a face. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. It can't be. I mean, you can have two heels in a match, but you gotta like one of the heels. You can do that. You can go that route, but you have to like one of the heels. It has to work. It has to work. You have to basically, if you basically have two heels in the match, you gotta like one of them.
TLC on the menu tonight.
I know, and that's the messed up thing about it.
Hey, Corey, have you been down since day one-ish?
Saxon, I've been down a lot longer than you have.
How about the topic that I can basically talk about, this the most craziest thing is the Jimmy and Jay Uso thing, the I can't say it. The Jimmy and Jay Uso thing that I pretty much found out. When Jimmy's by himself, he got this whole yeet gimmick, right? Pretty much, which I feel like he copied off of the what's that tag team, the black tag team, pretty much with the whole this shit. I feel like he stole that man's whole thing for real. This whole gimmick. The yeet is his own thing. He's been saying it for quite a while. But what I'm going to say is like when it comes to promo, he don't say too much when he by himself, but when he basically with somebody. Thank you, Street Pro. Thank you. I'm glad you in this party, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're in this party. Street Profits. I feel like Jimmy copied off of the Street one. What's his name? The one the I forgot his damn name, which will come to me probably later. Oh, you'll probably know. The what's his name? One of those Street Profits that he copied off pretty much. So he was doing when he was doing this and he was doing the yeet and all that stuff. He copied that man. But the main topic that I'm pretty much trying to get by is like, why is it that when he get by himself, he don't have the catchphrases like he uses, like he do when he have his partner, when he have his brother with him? And I feel like saying this too, that if that's the case, then his brother should be his freaking manager or something. Something got to give where he can basically have somebody that he banter with back and forth that basically make him look good. Because right now, when he get by himself,
Montford.
Okay, yep, that's him. Yep, thank you. But I say it's like Jimmy basically say stuff when he's with his brother, but when he basically by himself, he sucks. I feel like it's horrible. And somebody else said, I'm not the only one that said that. They basically said that when Jimmy by himself, he don't really do too much. Like, he don't say too much. But when he's with his brother, they got like a whole little banter going back and forth with each other. It's kind of dope. It's kind of cool. But when he by himself, I can't take him serious. Pretty much.
But for the Dudleys, risk-taking just comes naturally. And they better be ready to leave it all.
I can't take him seriously because his move selection sucks. I'm not going to sit here and say his move selection is the greatest, but, you know, it sucks.
Well, everyone says they want to
face
the best, but that changes when the best is staring back at you. Honoring their family and representing each other means...
I am playing on Legend, so the computer will actually whoop my ass half the damn time, and I think I like it. I actually do like it, so...
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. Put into the corner. What could be next? Tags in here. Market kick.
Oh, he did the Claymore. He did the Claymore before it was a Claymore. He did the Claymore before it was a Claymore. He actually got that move in his arsenal for real. Heels and face, actually, like what you just said, bro, is actually speaking. What's the name? Actually, yeah, it actually is true, and it sucks for me to hate that damn computer. Just stomps me for no goddamn like stomp me. It's a setup right there. I don't like when the computer, basically on my team, basically grabs or basically stop me from basically grabbing or doing a double team move for real.
Sent out of the ring. That's what they call the hot shot.
The computer will randomly hit him while he's in the corner for some reason.
Here's the tag, which means some
I don't know what Triple H doing either, bro. To be honest with you, I don't know.
What are they setting up for here?
Double team, oh, that's a double team.
When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
I don't know what Triple H is doing either, bro. To be honest with you, I don't know pretty much, man. And I'm a bit, I can say Triple H is becoming, he's become like a version of Vince McMahon, and it's not good. It's not good at all. It's not. It's not very much. And as he will say, pretty much to anybody who basically speak or may talk, basically what he's doing, and if it's not the right thing, the business. Oh, I could do it. I could do a good impression of Triple H because I've been watching it for years. Uh, no one knows the business like I know the business.
Direction to go.
Yeah, man, it's upsetting. Like pretty much like the whole thing with the Rock, the Rock and what was it? The whole thing with the Rock, where the Rock just left pretty much, and he's supposed to basically set like he's supposed to have been like the Cody Rhodes thing, and he had to scrap the whole idea. It's like a lot of stuff that basically just they don't. I don't know which route they going. I really don't know which route they going, and it's the most craziest thing to actually see that like wrestling. I don't know. That's why I watch different wrestling shows. I don't watch just the one wrestling show. I gotta watch different shows because when WWE mess up on certain superstars, and then you see that superstar that you basically like, man, he could have went far in WWE, and then you wind up seeing that dude, like, oh snap, they're actually doing something with him, you know? It's crazy, man. I wish WWE was a little bit better with they wrestlers, man. Very much. Especially they big superstars. I feel like Shinsuke Nakamura should have been up there with the other superstars for real.
What do these two superstars have in store for their opponent?
You know, I wish.
Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display. And Jay saw it coming.
Yeah, I wish she was up there with the big one. Now I basically watch a show where Shinsuke basically he's pretty much behind. He's like in the background, walking around like trying to be like a weird like this character that they got him betraying or some shit. I like Shinsuke should be doing more than what they got him doing.
WrestleMania was trash. Survivor Series was trash. I mean, what are they doing? Then they're overpricing for Plasno.
Damn. Never been to a show, man. Never been to a show. Wanted to go to a show, but you said you said, damn, all them events was trash. Jeez. Damn. Jeez. That's sad. For a wrestling fan, that's really sad. That's really sad, man. Damn. All them damn.
Oh man, he is more than fine.
That is really sad, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn.
Jimmy Uso tags in. Clothesline.
Blocked me to get the hot tag. He blocked me. Step. Very much.
Shoulder tackle.
I'll say I do go back and watch old matches and everything like that, pretty much because I miss older matches back in the day. Like I do miss old matches like Edge and Christian matches, Jeff Hardy, Edge and Christian, the Dudley Boys, and all that stuff. I miss them matches, but like it just ain't the same no more, man. And I think because I think the reason why it ain't the same is because everything is basically social media kind of screwed it up. Like every time you turn around, somebody's talking about what's going to happen in the match or something like that, or their predictions, and basically sometimes their predictions are wrong because WWE, like you said, Triple H don't know what the hell he's doing, or Triple H supposed to know what he's doing. Pretty much, no one knows the business like I know the business. In Triple H words, pretty much. The game.
Gets driven into the corner.
Get the fuck out of here, man. 3D time, baby. 3D.
Bad sight here. Dangling
No.
helpless in the corner.
Bubba. God damn it.
Stuck
You
in
want to
the
hit the 3D.
and being viciously kneed over and over again. To the abdomen. Just swift movements from Bubba.
And the crazy thing is,
Just can't be stopped now.
they actually gave them, the Dudley Boys actually gave them the special. Why can I hit it? Bro, I was tapping the button like more than once, bro. What the hell? It would not let me do the finisher.
And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Nah, you. Hit. Roll up. Oh, you gonna roll up? Boom. Let's go.
That's an unusual decision. Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
To fight out of this predicament.
Oops.
Punch lands. Jey Uso looking incredibly exhausted. At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Real?
Directed into the
But the
corner.
real shit that I thought they was really what I thought that
Devon with a
the
shot
Usos
to
is
the
going to do pretty
position
much,
against
which would have been the same gimmick as Edge or
Testify.
anybody has a twin, pretty much like the what was the brothers that basically had, they was twins and they basically used there we go. Let's hit the 3D.
Here we go. This is going to end this thing.
3D Dudley death drop. Jey is
No,
down
wow.
and out.
It's like when I face, that's the one thing they gotta fix.
If you ask me, he started off hot in late 2023. Now it seems like he's flopped.
So you're not a Triple H fan at all, bro? That's what it seems like. You don't like Triple H.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
I don't know what happened. I would say after he basically almost died.
Kicks out. He still has life. Good Lord. Scarily close to 3.
It just I don't know. After the almost, he almost died for us, so maybe that could be the reason why he basically acting like Vincent McMahon. I don't know. I do not know, and I do not have no clue whatsoever to basically say what was the reason why he changed pretty much, because
He's got something in mind. Planted neck first. And nothing could save Bubba Ray from that attack. A prime example of that unique Uso offense. Oh, ouch. Disabling the leg with that.
that's a signature.
Got it. Uso.
So splash. Will Jey end this?
There's 2.
And that's
It fucking was. I told you. When I play on Legend, I'm not a diehard WWE guy when it comes to this game, pretty much. When I play on Legend, I get my ass kicked by the damn computer, and then sometimes I get cheated half the damn times.
Proving that they are still as dominant of a tag team as they ever were.
At least I got the damn moves I was doing pretty much, which kind of like, damn, like I got my ass kicked pretty much. As y'all see me play like Bret Hart or like what was it, Bret Hart and Stone Cold match, and I was basically doing the sharpshooter on like the figure 4 that he did to Stone Cold when he basically like had Stone Cold like legs tied to the corner pretty much, and then I got in the ring and then Stone Cold basically got me in submission and tapped me out. The computer basically do everything in the goddamn book in this goddamn game. But yeah, I definitely agree, man. It's really sucks, man, what Triple H is doing. It definitely do. Even with the wrestling games too. I don't know if Triple H have as much pull. I don't know if he has much pull in the wrestling games or the ideas of the wrestling games, pretty much. But I feel like the wrestling games are taking a big, heavy like toll on ideas when it comes to like wrestling games and stuff. They can make the wrestling games 10 times better than what they got right now, like way better than what they got pretty much. A couple improvements that I see in these wrestling games will be like the graphics, pretty much, in the wrestling. The wrestling gets improved like big time. Pretty much when you basically sit and play a wrestling game and you go back and play all them old wrestling games, they basically have a big, huge improvement from the past games because the past games didn't have stuff that basically make it look like an actual real match. Pretty much, like I can do a match and make it look like a real match, and just turn off the what's the name the hood, turn that joint off, and actually make it look like a real actual match. Pretty much, right? Back in the day, you couldn't really do that. You could do it, but it still wouldn't be the same because the graphics are back in the day was basically not too. They was like decent enough, but they wasn't as much as like the graphics right now are better to the point that what's the name. And any match that I can do, I can go back and turn off the hood. I can make it look like a real match. Back in the day, I couldn't do that shit.
They failed to do anything with John Morrison.
And that was my guy. That's my guy, man. That was my guy. John Morrison was, man, that dude was awesome pretty much. If I could like think of a good ass rivalry, it would have been John Morrison and freaking Dolph Ziggler. Two entertainers, bro. I'm a big Dolph Ziggler fan. Like big ass Dolph Ziggler fan. Like he basically steals the show every time he gets in that ring, pretty much how much he sells. Like him, it'd be like a rivalry with Dolph Ziggler, freaking John Morrison, or John Telemundo, or whatever you want to call himself now. I don't know what he called. What the hell was his other name that had me laughing? It was John something. It was not even John. It was Johnny something, and he basically had me laughing, bro. Like John Morrison was funny as hell, and then on the underground, which I watched that too. That was when they was basically like doing stuff with the underground. That's how I got to know Penta. That's how I got to know Pentagon, and then Rey Mysterio popped up on there, which was kind of dope because I think he took a break from WWE and he went to what's his name, and then something happened with an
John
incident.
Morrison could have been a world champion. He had charisma.
I think it just didn't work in WWE, but it worked at other federations though, and he got titles in other federations. So I feel like things happen for a reason, man. That's all I can say, pretty much. I feel like things happen for a reason. It worked in other federations, but I guess they couldn't find the right gimmick for him in the wrestling in WWE that worked for him, and he did. Actually, he did get titles, didn't he? He had the tag team titles. That's something. With his partner, Mercury, pretty much they took that massive ladder incident. Oof. Who that incident was horrible when who jumped on the ladder and basically smashed his face with the ladder? Who did that? Who jumped on the ladder and smashed Mercury's face and basically had it bust open, like blood was everywhere. I actually basically sat and watched that match for real. Like live when it basically like when it first happened. And I kind of knew something went wrong the way Mercury basically like the way he basically got hit with that ladder and the way how he basically jumped out the ring, like because when he got hit, he jumped out the ring fast as hell. Like or he basically was, I think he was not jumped, he didn't jump the ring. He pretty much was laying in the ring and then somebody rolled him out, I think. Pretty much. Like that's what I remember. But that was a gruesome injury. Speaking of the gruesome way, uh, it's okay. Show it, show it. Don't hide it. Johnny Mercury was actually they failed to bag on him, but I feel like it worked in other federations. That's what I feel like when it comes to Johnny Mercury. I think Johnny Mercury pretty much, or John Morrison was an awesome wrestler. I feel like they could have went all the way with him, but they just couldn't find a good gimmick that worked for him in the WWE for some reason. Another superstar that basically I felt like they screwed they kind of screwed the pooch on with pretty much, you know. Yeah. So while I'm talking to y'all, basically just do this mode, I guess. Try to do this
Who's
shit.
your favorite of all time? You seem like a Attitude Era guy.
I seem like because I am an Attitude Era guy. I'm sorry. I grew up watching Attitude. Like that's when I basically got hooked on the Attitude Era. My favorite wrestler. I have so many of them, man. I have so many of them. I would say start off by saying Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. But my all-time favorite is Shawn Michaels, though. All time. Because that's the main superstar that I basically wanted to be for some reason. I wanted to be Shawn Michaels. Even though Shawn Michaels was a fuck up. Shawn Michaels was a fuck up. Like, let's get it understood. Shawn Michaels was a fuck up. Like a true fuck up. He was doing some fucked up shit. Pretty much. He was doing some fucked up shit. I am a true Attitude Era. I did not start watching when John Cena started wrestling. No. I started watching wrestling when the Attitude Era was at
I am too.
the prime, was on like the basically like the prime Attitude Era. Where you had freaking John Cena wasn't even a thought back in the day. He wasn't. Like he came late. Did he? He came late. I think he did. He came late. Pretty much. I did. He came the same time Brock Lesnar and a couple other superstars that basically was coming and going.
The Ruthless Aggression Era.
Yeah, that's the era that Brock Lesnar and John Cena was basically like at the highest, and The Rock and Stone Cold was pretty much walking out the door at that time. Pretty much. But you still had like Edge, Ruthless Aggression. Let me see who was hot in the Ruthless Aggression era. Who was hot? Let's see. Let's check out Google because I really want to know. Who was hot in the Ruthless Aggression era?
Top male stars and popular female wrestlers were considered hot. Key male performers included Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, and Batista, along with established stars like Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Eddie Guerrero. For women, Trish Stratus, Lita, Candice Michelle, and Melina were popular.
So Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, Batista, Edge, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle. Women's, you had Trish, you had Lita. Mickey Jane was, but she didn't really stand out like that. Mickey Jane didn't stand out like that. Huh. Like Mickey Jane basically came in and started acting like what was it, a stalker or something to Trish or something like that, which was I ain't gonna lie, that was hot. That was hot. First ever thick, I'm gonna say thick female wrestler that I ever looked at and then stared at it for a long time was freaking uh Mickey Jane. Had a huge crush on her and Lita. They was my favorite.
The Rock and Stone Cold gave that edge, more so the golden era was basic.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Basic? Basic? Wow. Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. You said basic. You said the rock. Wait a minute. You can't put those words together in the same damn sentence, man. Basic. Oh my God. so many funny moments, bro. So many funny moments. You can't say basic.
Sorry, brah.
You hurt my pride on that. Basic? Did you can you go back and watch those funny moments? Funny ass moments were put mm, mm. The golden. Oh my god. Oh my god, that hurt. That hurt my heart. It's cool. It's cool. That's your opinion. You can have your own opinion. I don't judge you, bro. I'm not judging nobody. But damn, like basic? Damn. Damn. That hurt me.
Meanwhile,
God damn
The
it.
Rock and
I feel
Stone Cold
old.
started it all.
I said no. It's not what started. Yes. But actually no. No. I can actually say no. And the reason why I say no that they didn't start it off through, I must say what started it all. I'm gonna go back and think back an old match that people pretty much just like look past every time, and he basically don't even talk about it because they two wrestlers, one wrestler is gone, one wrestler passed away, the other wrestler's in another wrestling company, pretty much, which was the start of it all, pretty much, rivalry wise. I had to say, and I'm basically not a big fan of both wrestlers. Well, both wrestlers are gone. I think that mainly started was Hulk Hogan and Undertaker. Well, Undertaker's still alive, but the whole Undertaker thing is gone. It's like in the ground. He Undertaker's gone, pretty much to me. Undertaker and Hulk Hogan started it all. Those matches was iconic. Um, then I say right after that, I say Undertaker again with
Soul
Stone Cold
era
Steve
was
Austin.
basic. Hogan and all those guys like Diesel, Raisin Ramon gave basic style wrestling, but the promos hit back then too.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely, definitely. I definitely agree with that. Yes. Okay. That's what I agree with that one. I like that one better than Stone Cold and all them guys was basic. No, no, we not gonna say that. We not gonna say that because do your research, brother. Do your research. Do your research, family. Family. I'm gonna say do your research, family. Stone Cold way before the neck injury, which actually was a wrestler. Like he was actually like locks, submissions, slams, jumping off the top ropes, all that rolled in one. That was Stone Cold back in the day. When that neck injury hit him, bro, he had to calm down from what he was doing. Pretty much, just like I could basically put the category of injuries that basically slowed down wrestlers. The Great Khali. When the Great Khali was basically wrestling for another wrestling company, pretty much, the Great Khali was doing a lot. And I had to do my research on this. And I did not know the Great Khali was actually moving like this. Like he actually was wrestling. Like the Great Khali was actually wrestling. But when he got to, I think he took a massive injury or something that slowed him down, and he couldn't do the stuff that he was doing pretty much. And the Great Khali almost killed some. I mean, I think he did kill somebody with one move. I think, if I'm not too mistaken. Look it up so I can basically correct myself because I think he did kill somebody. Did the Great Khali kill somebody with his special? That was the one that was saying was in training. Very cool. He's trying to single statement in California during this time. Boot. No, he ain't killed nobody. No. Hold up. Hold up. But speaking of the devil, somebody who killed somebody, Rey Mysterio, by accident. Accident. Say accident. When you wrestling, it's by accident. He
They
was
say
doing his
I do,
normal.
but I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? It's all good. I would say the same thing. I would say the same thing. I kind of a little bit do know a little bit. I did my research on that, but I don't think he did. No, he didn't kill nobody. I actually don't want to play that mode. I actually say, yeah, renege on the mode. That was great play. Let me see what I was looking for. I was looking for the Great Khali. The Great Khali. If I can go back and look at some old matches of the Great Khali, what she actually was named. I think the reason where I got that from, I watched an old interview or a recent interview of pretty much David Otunga, which is one of the dudes that basically used to be in WWE. Which, if you remember him, you remember him. If you don't, you don't. Pretty much, he used to be on like the Nexus group with freaking Bray Wyatt. What else was there in the Nexus that basically wrestled? The Nexus, pretty much Nexus was attacking like John Cena, and CM Punk was the leader of it at one point, which I remember that. But he was talking about the Great Khali, and he said the move that he basically was not going to take a bump for was the Great Khali's little two-hand choke slam, pretty much, because it pretty much almost killed somebody. And he said the way he basically took it, the Great Khali never asked the dude to actually take the bump ever again because of how he took it. He basically took it and he um didn't sell it pretty much. So they say the Great Khali withstand didn't want to ask him to do the move again. So pretty withstand. That's what I remember saying. Pretty much. Can we all say this too? Can we all say this? This whole retirement thing for John Cena is it? It's been bad. It's been bad. It's been so fucking bad. It's been bad, bro. It's been horrible. The only thing I could say that was good about it was either the AJ Styles and John Cena match where AJ Styles dressed up in his old outfit. I mean, old wrestling gear from back in the day, for real. But it's bad. It is so fucking bad, bro. His retirement joint is going bad. Just like Bill Goldberg's was. Bill Goldberg's shit was bad too. Because I'm like, damn, Bill Goldberg should I don't know if he should have won the match or whatever case may be. He would have still took home the title or something like that. It was just poorly done. Just say it like that. Poorly done.
I agree, cause he couldn't face way more people from his past.
A lot of a lot of the people from, if you talk about John Cena, a lot of people from his past are on a different federation right now. They're not in the same company. So he basically did the most easiest way, which I would say this. John Cena did something that basically makes sense. He did a tribute to Edge, which was kind of dope as hell. When he's facing, this is why I say that match of AJ Styles was kind of cool, because he did a tribute to Edge by doing Edge's special, and then right behind that, and another wrestling show, Edge was on. Edge did the five knuckle shuffle for John Cena, just to basically give him a tribute to John Cena. Pretty cool, pretty much. Look it up if you didn't see it. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. They both of them did like a tribute to each other, pretty much. John Cena did the Edge's spear, pretty much, and then Edge did the freaking five knuckle shuffle for on and then did the FU too. So I can't say he did the five knuckle shuffle and that was it. He did the FU pretty much.
His last match should be against Kurt Angle.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Kurt was too fucked up. Kurt was too fucked up. You gotta do your research, brother. You gotta do your research on Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle's too fucked up. Too fucked up. Too fucked up. No. Even though that was his match, they basically brought him to the twist there. But no, no, Craig was too fucked up. Mm-mm. Which I think his last match should be against. And I'm basically saying this from like it has to be a NXT superstar. It has to be an NXT
Why
superstar.
not? Who you think he should face?
Javon Evans. Simple as that. Javon Evans. Build that man up. That man basically has a fan base now, a heavy fan base. He's one of the superstars that can build up. Trick Williams, I don't know about him right now. He's still, eh. Like I'll give you my list of superstars that basically should be like John Cena's last match. I'm just gonna scroll past them. You maybe say yes or no. It all depends, right? Just say yes or no. I'm gonna basically do it. I'm just going to say John Cena.
Carmelo Hayes.
No, 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 no. Hell no. Mm-mm. He ain't ready for it yet. He's not ready for it. Love him dearly, but he's just not ready. He's still green. He's still green. He's still green to me. I love the idea. I love the idea. He's still green to me. And he run funny. It's like, fuck. You guys running animation in this game. He actually run funny. I don't know what's going on with his running. Why he run like that? But this man runs like he basically like uh, a Sims character for some reason to me. I'm actually going to show you what I'm talking about. When you pick him on a game, he actually got his running animation that he actually do in real life. Oh no, where he's at? Where is he at? Man, I'm actually going to use him. So I want you to see what I'm talking about. I really do want y'all to see what I'm talking about for real. He runs funny as hell for some reason. For me, it's funny. But y'all probably say, "Oh, that's how he runs." Okay, why he run like that? Where is it at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hello, go. Oh, look. Hold up. Is he in that? Like, to me, he runs funny as hell. I don't know. For some reason, it just always basically makes me laugh how that man run. For real. It always did that for real. Every time. There you go. If you want him in the game, you got him in the game. There you go. Oh my god. C. I'm trying to see. Alright, where you at? He has the potential. He has the potential. It's just a simple thing that pretty much that makes me like say why he. It's this running. Jacob Fatu. Yes, yes, yes. 100%. 100%. 100%. It should be it. Which thing? It should be Jacob Fatu. It should be a big push on Jacob Fatu. I'll back up. I'll say that pretty much. Watch how this man run.
Carmelo Hayes has the confidence of a seasoned
professional.
He's not afraid to let everyone know it would be.
This don't have his running animation. Wait a minute.
So well. And that confidence has been unshakable, Michael.
Hold up.
I think that
This ain't the one that got his running animation. Unless they did a freaking patch. They don't got his running animation, but this man runs funny as hell. This man, Carmelo Hayes, runs funny as hell. He just has his running animation just pretty much just unique to him. But that was his name. Like,
ain't Jacob injured already?
He's what? I don't know. I don't watch wrestling to keep up what's up with superstars. I know that my guy, my favorite wrestler is injured. I know that for sure because it kept on plastered. It was plastered on social media. 24/7. Penta, I know he injured. He got a shoulder injury, and he tried to pop his shoulder. He tried to pop his shoulder in place. Ugh. He tried to pop his shoulder back in place, but the what's his name did not let him let him do it. I know that for sure. Man, another superstar that'd be dope if they actually get him signed to WWE. Will Ospreay, man, that dude is amazing. Would WWE do something good with him? I don't know. If they ever will try to get a good deal, try to work out a good deal and actually get him to fight, actually wrestle against the likes of who actually get that man a run for his money? Who could actually give a run? AJ?
Bro, it's a lot of people and the main roster that's injured already.
Damn, it is. Damn. Didn't know that. Black? Yeah. Will Ospreay versus Black? Oh my god, that'll definitely be a good match to watch. He versus out the ass on that match. Is Big Show still wrestling? Last time I seen him, he was limping really bad. He had a really bad limp. Like he was limping really bad. The Big Show was really like going through something. Something that's going on with his leg or something. I know Buff Bagwell pretty much got his leg amputated, pretty much. And I think he got a prosthetic or something like that. Pretty much last time I seen Buff Bagwell, that was one of my favorite wrestlers, pretty much. It's entertaining. Let me find this, Carmelo, which is the one that I was talking about. Not that one. This one. I think it's this one. Do they got his running animation? I gotta see if they do. I gotta see if they do. They got his running animation because it's skip. Yes, I would say 100%.
When I first saw that.
There is perhaps no superstar in WWE more divisive than CM Punk. It truly seems that you either love the man and cheer his name, or you hate him. You try to do everything in your power to get him out of his company.
They changed. They did it like a
WWE to make any of this personal. It's all about business for him. Unfortunately, as you pointed out, Michael, there are plenty of superstars who take that declaration very personally.
Yeah, Punk's no stranger to rubbing people the wrong way, nor is he a stranger to handling these problems when they arise, whether it's in the locker room or in the ring.
And over in the opposite corner is Carmelo Hayes, who I'm sure already believes.
Confidence is important, Saxton,
and Carmelo has that in spades. It's hard not to when you consider.
They must have did a patch. They must have fixed it, man. They must have. Oh, it's there.
Uh-oh. The dive! Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping.
Because he had his own like style of how he run. Yeah, he has his own little thing. He has his own unique running animations, pretty much. I said, why do Carmelo Hayes run funny? So Carmelo Hayes, funny, like. Said, dude, they got videos of actually him running. Yeah, other people talking about it too. Like actually talking about his running. I thought I was the only one. I am not. I am not the only one that basically know about that man running high. But yeah, is running how he runs funny. And this man, Carmelo Hayes, started saying "I am him" after basically the movie Him came out. Sad, funny. I wish I could maybe pull up a video actually of that man running because it's actually is hilarious. My man looked like when I basically watched Carmelo wrestle, bro, and then basically when he started running, it looked like he running in slow motion for some reason. I don't know why he running in slow motion, but it just looks like to me. Every time I see that man running, he just look like he running in slow motion. It's just crazy. It's like my brain's like, yeah, he really running in slow motion. It's like, why he running like that? I don't know what it is, but hey, man, why that man running like that, man? Um, hold up. Say, cause let me see. Fake. Yeah, I try to stay away from the fake stuff very much. I try to stay away from the fake posts and all that stuff very much for like stuff that goes on in this crazy ass world. I try to stay away from because basically you hear something, then somebody what's the name? It's like that situation with that female that basically lied and said that dude raped her when he basically was knocked out sleep in his damn when he was in his house pretty much, and she basically was like a delivery.
Was 06 or 07.
Said Shawn Michaels was the best, and that's a tough one. That's a tough one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's tough. That's a tough one. I would not even put my. I don't know. I must say that's a tough one. I would say. Then again, I would say. Damn, that's a tough one. Oh 06? Oh 06? I would say oh 06 more than anything.
I don't see nothing wrong with Milos run, or maybe I'm tripping.
No. It's they basically did a patch. They probably fixed his running animation. He probably said something about it. Because if a wrestler basically sees something that he don't like, they'd pretty much probably get rid of it. They probably removed it. He wasn't running. Um, it's like boy. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Let's see something. Let me pull up a video of him running. Actually, let me pull up a video of him running. I mean, if you don't see nothing, it's cool. It's cool. But it kind of bothers me because I basically I know how to run the ropes pretty much, and this seeing Hatman run the ropes, it kind of look like he's uh, wrestling talk. My bad, wrestling talk. Just take my mind. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let's see, Mellow. Mellow Haze. Okay, boom, boom. That's a drink. I like that drink, man. Mellow, mellow. Yeah, he fine though. He cool. Yeah. This shit that pop up my damn screen be just randomly popping up on my shit. He had his own like in this game. He had his own running animation. That's what I'm trying to say. Like he had his own little running style, but it always looked funny to me. But if it don't have to look funny to everybody, Phil. It don't. It just that's just me. I feel like it's just me. I feel like when it comes down to it, it's like, hey man, somebody looks, yeah, he look funny when you run, or for some reason he look like he's in pain when he runs. That's what I mean to say. Carmelo Hayes. Let me see. It just popped up on the damn screen. Carmelo Hayes. Come on, stupid phone. Now you want to act stupid, right? I deeply apologize. Carmelo Hayes. Where the hell is that? Okay, it's not popping up. All right, so where's it at? Where's it at? Just had it. I just freaking had it.
2K must took the animation out cause it look wonky.
Yeah, that could be. That could be a thing. That could be. That could be it too. That could be it. Pretty much. But that's how he. That's really how he run though. He really run like that. That's really his animation. Either he probably said something or 2K probably just took it out. Just basically what's his name. But I know for certain he used to run like stiff and tight for some reason, like he's in pain or some shit. That was like how he used. That's how he runs in real life. Like I'm being dead ass serious. Like that's how that man run. Carmelo Hayes. See, Carmelo Hayes. How can I not put? Okay. That stupid phone. I got you. There we go. Found it. Nope. Ain't it. Damn it. I'm gonna find it. Sorry for basically doing all this and not at the game right now. I'm trying to get back in tune on. All right, where is he? Okay, so the craziest thing that I can actually say for basically when I used to play the wrestling game and what I used to do in my wrestling game, I always had, which is crazy for me to say in this joint. The main thing I used to basically create, I used to create my wrestlers and used to always use the last name Hayes. And now I see a wrestler using that name. It's kind of trippy. It's like, damn, like, all right, Hayes is actually a cool name to use, and now somebody else actually got it. So, teach it on. Every time I used to create a wrestler, I always used to name Hayes or something crazy out the ordinary for real. This man had the silver kick for a special, and that's kind of dope. Kind of dope. If I find a video of him running, I actually will put it up.
versus
I'll try to
going
put
to
it on my little
donate
small little
level
camera.
would be 5.
Hold on. I got you.
Asterisk Oba.
What the fuck? You supposed to be Rick Rude? Kid Wilson. Kid Wilson. Kid Wilson. Kid Wilson. Why does that name sound familiar? Is that the one dude that basically used to dress up like? I don't think his name Kid Wilson on his game. I think he was one of them dudes that basically dressed up. Is he on the game? Oh, that's him. He got this weird little heart all over his pants and sleeve and shit. Huh. He basically did some Rick Rude taunting. It was kind of crazy. Nah, Carmelo Hayes don't run like that no more. I just basically seen like an update. Pretty much I guess somebody must have talked to him about it, and he don't do it no more. Because every time I used to watch him, like old matches, he used to run funny for some reason for me. It was like a little bit goofy. And I could go back and look at some old matches of him running. Which I can find it. This is pretty much, I think this is one of the matches. It always like, he doing it. Yep, there you go. Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Bring the camera down. Oh, yeah. Bring the camera down. So, you don't see him running. You can't really see it. Oh, you can't really see it. But yeah, he the way how he runs for some reason he looked like he was in pain for some reason to me and my brain made me think that the brother was in pain every time he runs or something like that. Something was going on with his leg or something. Or his hip or something. Hey, good wrestler though. I ain't gonna say he's a good wrestler though. It's just the one thing when he runs, it looks goofy. That's all I can say. It's just when you start running. Just look most better. Sorry, Booker T used to look most better. For some reason, that's how Booker T will say anything. Mention, no. Hopefully, I can show it. Pretty much, I can see what I'm talking about. Pretty much when he runs. Hopefully, I can see it. Try this. Now, right there, off the ropes, do some high flying shit, right? So I'm gonna back up the camera a little bit so you can see how you go on this one. Why he? Yeah, y'all see what? You see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Like he running like he's like he got that goofy ass run for some reason. He was a slot. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I had to basically look for it because he was doing it for like a minute and now he don't guess he don't do it no more. Pretty much. All he basically doing is like his signature little off the ropes joint with leg drop. He'll do it. Hopefully y'all can see it. High flying. Keep on going to that part when he's jumping off that. I don't have a problem with him running like that, but like he don't do it as much. But he do it like in like certain matches and stuff. I mean certain things that he does. Pretty much he'll run goofy sometimes. Look like a damn freaking ragdoll. For me, that's just in my brain. Don't pay me no mind. But half of this stuff that pretty much I had in this game, or basically see this locked behind a paywall and all this stuff, pretty much. I, in the past, unlocked all of this stuff. Roman Reigns, well, I didn't unlock the Roman Reigns. I can't say I did on that, pretty much, but I got half of the stuff almost done with this stuff. But when it comes down to, like, I did have Scott Steiner because I did the one where you basically get to the point where you basically do like the R-Truth like future stuff and you go back in time and you get old Cody Rhodes like and old Randy Orton and all that stuff and then you basically do like another challenge where you get Scott Steiner, which I unlocked all this stuff. It just locked back up again. Like it just basically like took all my stuff that I locked, including the Samoans showcase mode they got on this year. Pretty much they unlocked that like all the stuff that I locked. I mean I unlocked on that got locked back right back up, and I had to unlock the superstars over again. So I just basically just decided to basically give up on this game and stop playing it for like, all right, man, you done took everything that I unlocked and just basically this thing. So that was the main reason why it's completely. But the season pass, I felt like was a joke. It was a joke because they put stuff, they still find a way to put stuff behind paywalls and shit, so you can spend more fucking money, which is kind of stupid. But until then, I mean, until they basically fix the problems of their goddamn game, we're just going to deal with the game as it is. I mean, at the end of this live stream, I appreciate all the long talks. I mean, the long conversation. Basically telling me stuff that I didn't know about wrestling, very much. Hurting my heart on the things about the golden was thing, with the funny moments, man. You gotta basically go back and watch some old funny moments of back in the day, pretty much, because they had some funny ass moments. It wasn't, I can't say WWE, say bland moment. To me, I felt like for me, because I was an attitude person, I'm gonna say this before I end this live stream. For me, I say the bland moment was when Stone Cold left. It just wasn't the same, very much. Just waiting for that man to come back, and he never comes back, pretty much, until like a holiday special or some shit. kind of was bland. But I mean, people probably have a different opinion about that whole thing, pretty much about him. Um, might say the same, might say totally different, probably say the total opposite when he's bland, when The Rock left, or when John Cena left, and or whatever the case may be, or whatever their favorite superstar is, pretty much they probably say it's bland. But for me, it was Stone Cold. When Stone Cold left, and when another one I'll say when Stone Cold left, and when freaking Eddie Guerrero passed away. That's when I felt like it was bland. It was bland and shit, pretty much. It's like the crazy ass ideas that Vince McMahon had stored up, pretty much, with the whole thing where him basically supposed to be faking his death to make it seem like his car blew up or something like that, pretty much, because we forget about that whole thing that he was ready to do for real with that gimmick or that whole thing, that whole storyline. I really want to know what that storyline was going to be like, for real. Like Vince McMahon gets in his car, gets in his limo, and it blows up. You know how much money that cost to basically blow up something for real, man? That's money. That's money to basically blow up a vehicle pretty much and make it seem like that you was in that vehicle for real. And then you pretty much gotta come back and basically tell everything, oh, nothing happened to me. I'm still alive. Like, because Chris Benoit, I think, either Eddie Guerrero passed away or Chris Benoit. I forgot which one was it. Either Eddie Guerrero passed away or Chris Benoit killed his wife and himself. It's been a long time, pretty much. When those two wrestlers basically was gone off the wrestling federation, I mean off the wrestling thing, pretty much, I felt like it was bland, and it basically was like matches that basically would should have happened, like Shawn Michaels versus Rey Mysterio, because Rey Mysterio was basically like, I guess Shawn Michaels felt bad. He wanted to basically do one match. He wanted to basically a match against Eddie Guerrero. That would have actually been a fire match. Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. That would have been a fire match. Just think about that. Very much. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Eddie Guerrero versus what's the name? I have to write that down. Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. A fire match on Legend, pretty much. I'm gonna try to probably tomorrow. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Eddie Guerrero versus Shawn Michaels. That'd be like the first match I'll do. That's actually a decent match. Eddie Guerrero versus freaking Shawn Michaels. '06 Shawn Michaels like that. Let's see. I gotta think of some more matches too. I'm thinking of some more matches. Some more matches just should have happened, but didn't happen at the time, pretty much. Just like The Rock and Shawn Michaels, which that's crazy that that match never happened because I heard backstage that The Rock was trying to kill Shawn Michaels for some reason. Don't know why, but hey, something crazy probably happened. I'm gonna think of like 6 matches tomorrow, including the Shawn Michaels versus Eddie Guerrero match that I actually think is kind of fire. But until then, I'll see y'all guys later. Stay dangerous, be safe, and basically, hopefully, y'all stay alive long enough to play the new GTA game. If y'all basically hoping for that, for real. But I'll see y'all later. Peace out.